Hi beautiful Scorpio, welcome to your full moon in Pisces twin flame reading. This reading, I've been doing quite a few twin flame readings this week because we have this Piscean full moon coming, and it's a time of increased emotional connection because the full moon itself brings that connection through. But because it's Pisces is one of those signs, it's lived many lives before, and the emotional bonds of Pisces is quite intense, as is Scorpio. So you're going to be finding some situations here, particularly with your twin flame. If you've met them before, you may even hear from them. It's just this Piscean moon, it's the last one for the year, and it's one of those ones that is really intense. Okay, so just tapping into these energies, I want to pull a couple of oracle cards first, just to tap into the energy of you and your partner, and then later on I will go more deeply into those meetings if it's relevant to you to listen to that. Please stay tuned. Okay, I'm getting some energy even off the deck here. I feel like this isn't going to resonate for every Scorpio watching, but I feel like there's been a recent interaction with this person that's been quite tense and emotional. Like I can feel this coming off, and there's been a couple of extra cards come off here as well. Spirits and guides sending through an extra message, I think, for you, beautiful Scorpio. So we've got for you, we've got she loves. Gorgeous energy off that one, and then off your twin flame is the breaking, and I get this immediate sense the energy coming off your partner there is quite intense, and the energy between you is knowing without knowing, an ethereal touch, and I sense that this is quite a strong bond. Like twin flame connections are very intense, but this one feels like there's all this emotion of wanting to communicate with each other, but sometimes the messages get received the wrong way, and it's throwing you, Scorpio, because it's like you want to connect with them and you feel like you're saying the right words, but then they're kind of misunderstanding them. It's a really intense energy. The thing you've got to remember is the energy that I've got coming off your twin flame here is that they have been through quite a lot. And it's not that they can't see compassion for you, but you've got to remember that people can only give you as much as they know that they've received before. You can't give an empty cup, can't give when it hasn't got anything in it, right, to give. We've got here the Four of Pentacles coming through, and I feel like the energy is that Four of Pentacles energy is around you wanting to hold on here. Perhaps not looking at the issues around your partner as closely as perhaps you could have. I want to look at the energy a bit more deeply around your partner here, and I've got here coming through this Nine of Wands. So they've had this quite a weight, and as I said, I feel like they're not sure what to do with all of this love. There's this Six of Cups energy. They wish that they'd have, I feel like they said to you they wish they could have met you when they were younger, has just come through there. And we've got the Seven of Cups too. I feel like they're washed away with many fantasies in their mind about what their life should be like, and there's this kind of, it's a jaded feeling, and I don't mean that they're a negative person. I feel like they are jaded in some way. Something or somebody has hurt them in such a way that they're just not quite sure how to proceed with this intensity of the energy that comes off with you, right? So we've got here the energy around you is the King of Swords and the Six of Wands, and they see you as quite a vibrant and energetic person, as in you quite alluring, and of course you are, Scorpio, but they find you quite alluring, but with that intensity comes, because of their past, and that's the thing with twin flame energy, because of their past, and perhaps they haven't evolved as far as you have, they find it hard to connect on that deeper level. This has got nothing to do with you. It's got nothing to do with you don't have a strong enough connection. It's about their journey, and we've got to remember that we have made agreements around our journey as well, and we have free will. I feel like you've not had communication with them for a little while, and you're wondering if you're going to hear from them during this full moon period. Maybe you'll hear from them in the new moon period, so keep an eye out in the next couple of weeks. There's a reason that came through them for sure. I want to tap into the energy that can come into fruition with the pair of you. And we've got here this gorgeous energy here, the Queen of Wands, and this passion. You feel like you can unleash that passion more in the future. And we've got their Justice. I really feel like, and we've got the King of Wands there, and I feel that's the match. Queen of Pentacles, King of Wands with that Justice between. There is an outcome here that does happen. We've got the Ace of Swords there, right? And the 10 of Pentacles. I feel like there is finally like this triumph when it comes to communication. As I mentioned earlier, I feel like there's been some kind of communication breakdown, but these two cards together feel like it's almost like this ka-ching jackpot feeling that happens for this person, like they have an aha moment, and they feel that they do want to settle down and be more secure. I think they do face their fears and things that they've probably not spoken to you about deeply, that they will address those. That feels quite strong in that energy with the Ace of Swords coming through there. So now we've got the Ace of Pentacles as well, and I see that with you as the Queen of Pentacles almost through this period and you've got the Two of Cups there as well, which is that partnership, beautiful energy for a unified love, and that attraction and romantic love coming through on that. I see this as a culmination of everything coming together. As I said, look out in the new moon period for communication from them, and this outcome line looks very promising. That final Justice with that Justice and the Sword, the sword, the Ace of Swords too, piercing through that communication. Now, as I mentioned, I did want to go more deeply into the oracle card meanings for you, my beautiful Scorpio. So for your one was She Loves. Okay, and that has got gorgeous energy around it. Forgiveness is here for you now. Can you partake of forgiveness for your own self for the times that you messed up? This oracle brings you a message from the divine. You are forgiven. You are worthy of forgiveness, and you are capable of great spiritual generosity in forgiving others. If there is a person that you cannot forgive, you are really just not forgiving yourself, perhaps not for being vulnerable, for not knowing better, or for not listening to your own intuition. And for your partner, they had the breaking, okay? And so that card is really about that energy about you are breaking apart. You might not understand it at all. There is not so much to be understood, but the simplicity doesn't mean it's easy to endure. You may worry that you are going too far, that you may not recover. Can you hold back from the divine love that calls you, that lures you to becoming all you are, to remembering your divine nature? Temporary rest before a storm is best. This oracle brings compassionate guidance that no matter what sadness or anger or despair or frustration you may feel, you are being pulled apart not by dark forces, but by the loving embrace of the divine, as it strips you of which would keep you from the divine realization. Let go and break. It's going to be the making of you. Love. Love is a special closeness that sings from the heart, that warms my days and nights, that feels good, that makes me smile, that makes me glad to be alive. That's beautiful energy. Your twin flame has that journey that they're going through, and your forgiveness coming through on that card, She Loves, and forgiving yourself for maybe going too deep when you kind of felt like you didn't protect yourself. So I'm going to look at the other two oracle cards here, which was the energy between the pair of you, which is that knowing without knowing card. Knowing without knowing. Sometimes the heart knows in a way that the concrete mind and memory cannot. We feel something we cannot quite express. Perhaps others are quick to dismiss it as meaningless whimsy or irrationality. Yet that feeling beyond the mind's capacity to fully comprehend is hard to explain. This oracle speaks to you of the opening up of your higher mind, the part of your intelligence that can dialogue directly with the forces of the divine guidance. These forces use symbols, abstract communication through dreams and visions, through impulses that circumvent your conscious mind and have words streaming out of your mouth or flowing through your mind that you have not created your own. Someone speaks to you and you respond with words you feel are hearing for the first time as they pour out your mouth. Whose words are these, you wonder? It is your ancient self that speaks. Trust the strange and mysterious at this time. It is yet another way of the ancient wisdom communicating with you. I have been here before. Aromas open the doors. I walk through knowing. These connections will take you further on your journey of love. Wow. And then 27, ethereal touch. Spirit is present in your very touch at this time, and you are having an impact around you, particularly your close relationships. This oracle guides you to accept and embrace your healing abilities and to trust that you can feel through life by opening your hands to receive and taking hold of the opportunities that are presented to you. You are meant to touch the world with your spirit. In a world of no coincidences and no mistakes, you were heaven sent. I thank God for the opportunity to know you, to experience your kindness, your generosity, and most of all, our love. How long have I waited to open my heart and soul, to let my power comfort, my arms hold, and let my wisdom counsel, my love awaken. When I look in your eyes, I know. And I'm just pulling out these other cards here for you, and we've got here, it's just so moving. The Queen of Wands comes out after these oracle cards, and as you know, the King of Wands was the card pulled when your twin flame comes to that kind of realization and opens up that communication more effectively with you. I really feel like there is a transformation in this relationship, and it's going to take you by surprise. Where you are at and how you are feeling when that happens is another thing, right? These are very draining interactions, and they can be very draining. So I'm just going to draw a few more cards here for you, beautiful Scorpio, just to see what else is here to close out this reading for you, my darling. But I really feel with this Queen of Wands energy here, and look, You've got the Six of Pentacles, which is that real energy again that you have given so much to this person, and you probably, when you're in the midst of it, you can't see it, but you've probably overgiven. And the quote on here says, "A man's true wealth is the good he does in this world." And I believe that you have done good. You've got a lot of pentacles here. You've got the Ace of Pentacles. Wealth is the ability to fully experience life. And the Two of Pentacles. Happiness is not in the mere possession of money. It lies in the joy of achievement, in the thrill of creative effort. I really get this sense about you that you are a really successful person and abundant, as in you've got a lot of gifts to give, and you are, you're attracted. I feel like you're a really magnetic person, actually. And I feel like there's this energy around you that you have gotten to the point where you've given a lot to this twin flame relationship, and it's time for that swing back of energy to come back from your twin flame in this situation. I just feel that that's a really strong energy coming through on that for you, that it's your time to shine in this situation. And I just want to pull a couple more oracle cards for you. We've got Surrender to Miracles. Be open to miracles occurring in your life. Feel and know that these events are real. Let go of any resistance and banish any doubt that miracles can happen. I think that's a super important message. It's funny that there's the moon in that card. And you've got surrender to success. You are ready to experience abundance. Don't look back at previous roadblocks or difficulties. Leap into an exciting new world of possibilities. as I said, I feel this is an abundance around you, and you've offered your gifts, you've offered that connection. And if this person is going through, you know, they're not meeting you at the same energy at this point, you know, they did in the beginning and now they're not. It's that energy is there. We're all connected. I say this all the time. You know, you are still connected to that person. The connection just doesn't stop because there's, you know, some kind of barrier between you. We are all connected in the universe. But the thing is that if that energy is going in a place where it's not being received as magnetically as it was in the beginning, there's abundance there that you need to turn around and tap into. I really sense that with this reading, my beautiful Scorpio. Now I'm getting this, you know, I want to close out the reading with a final blessing on the cards for you, my darling Scorpio. I know that you have put a lot of effort into this relationship with this twin flame, and I sense that there is this real sense of renewal happening with you, with this Queen of Wands energy and this Pentacles energy. You are a queen, and if you are not being treated that way, or you're not treating yourself that way, then it's that real time for reviewing that during this full moon energy, for sure. And I do feel like that you're going to be surprised by what transpires over the next 6 weeks with this twin flame person. I feel like that they're looking at photos of you or something like that. I just get this real sense of they are looking back with fondness, and they're kind of seeing you in a different light. Almost like I feel like they're looking for new opportunities to see photos of you, like as if they're looking at your social media or looking back on photos of you and just wondering what you're doing. There's this sense of curiosity and working through their own issues during this period of time. And remembering with this full moon in Pisces, that depth of emotion will come out for all signs. Without a doubt, we are all influenced by the moon, as I'm sure you have already experienced at different times in your life. And if you haven't, it's time to tap into that beautiful energy, right? Particularly in a Pisces full moon. Okay, I'm going to put a blessing on this reading for you, my darling Scorpio, with the selenite wand and beautiful rose quartz over the King and Queen of Wands, that beautiful yin-yang fiery energy. Beautiful energy for a twin flame reading. 2 fire cards coming up like that, 2 fire court cards, really beautiful. And that this next cycle of the moon will reveal itself more of the messages coming through here from spirits and guides, and saying more will be revealed during that time, without a doubt. There's some things unfolding, and sometimes we can ask a question and the timing is not right for us to know yet. It will unfold as it needs to. I'm being called to draw a final card here for you, my darling Scorpio. Spirits and guides, what is the message here that you want to come through to beautiful Scorpio as we close out this reading today? Spirits and guides, what is the message here that you want Scorpio to receive to close out this reading today about their twin flame? Okay, so we have the man, and I instantly see this person who is stripped bare. They're revealing all. It's like they're anew, and it's interesting. I almost feel like you are going to see that person through new eyes as well. You are going to see all those things are going to be revealed to you that you were hoping to see about that person. I feel like this message coming through is you will see this real person for what they are during this cycle of the moon, beautiful Scorpio. And if you've made it this far through the reading, you are meant to hear that message, This person is going to be very raw in what they're talking about and what they're telling you and what they are showing to you. They are going to be very exposed. I've got the word exposed coming through there, whatever that means. We shall find out how it unfolds for you, my darling Scorpio. Okay, my love, as always, thank you so much for honouring me with your space while I do this reading today, allowing me to tap into that energy there for you. As always, if you enjoyed this reading, please pop a like below. It does help me to know that you are resonating with these readings. It's very helpful. And as always, please take care and have a beautiful day. Bye-bye.